Hello, everyone. I'm very glad to introduce my paper to this. And my name is Sings. I come from the National University of Malaysia. And another author is my supervisor, Professor Jetty. My paper title is Legal Factors Contributing to the Compliance Failures Expressed by Chinese Labor Law, an introductory study. My paper will be divided into 6 parts. And the first part is abstract. With the development of new economy and new industry, the implementation, in fact, of Chinese labor law has been greatly affected. This study evaluated the viral practice in the current Chinese labor market and seeks to identify the reasons. The study used the quantitative legal approach in analyzing that data. Comparative analysis of the difference between Chinese labor law regulations and the US, UK, as well as Malaysia. As a conclusion, this study provides suggestions about how to improve implementation of Chinese labor law. And the key word of this paper in Chinese labor law over time, gender discrimination, trade union, and the ILO. Part 2 is introduction. The Chinese labor law has promulgated in 1995 and has been in place for nearly 13 years. But according to the data, in 2023, there were 3.85 million labor disputes, and this not only reflects the frequency of labor disputes, but also the poor effectiveness of China's labor laws in resolving labor disputes. There are some data, and the first data is about overtime work. The total working age population in China as of 2022 was about 733 million and accounting for 62.6% of the total population. And over 16% of workers work more than 40 hours per week, and over the 14% work more than 50 hours per week. And the second data is about gender income gap. The average income gap between women and men is about 683 ringgit. And the second data is about insufficient work of trade unions. In 2022, the number of labor dispute cases reached 3.162 million, but only 2% dispute case were mediated by trade unions. Part 2 is methodology. And this paper will use quantitative research. It's mainly include official data, questionnaires, and comparative research. And part 4 is literature review. The point 1 is about the overtime work. And point 2 is about the gender discriminations. And the point 3 is the supervisory organization. And the research gap is point 1 is most of the research is focused solely on law enforcement agency, where neglecting other legal and social cultural factors. And the point 2 is the lack of statutory research and exploration around violence of various phenomena that do not combine with labor law in the Chinese labor market. And the next part is discussion. This paper to a questionnaire on 306 respondents. And the table 1 is about the basic information of respondents. And the table 2 is discuss focusing on overtime. According to the result, Table 2 shows that only 15.5 respondents report almost no overtime work, and almost respondents reported with working overtime. The next one is about the gender wage gap. We can see the average monthly salary of women in workplace in 2024 was 1,600 and 958, and a difference of about 683 range from men. The table 3 is about investigations on trade union organizations. From the questionnaire data, we can see almost all respondents indicated that the company has a union, but they do not trust the unions. And the table 4 is about seminary of comparative research. And the next part is finding and recommendations. Finding at the level of legislative, there are some unclear provisions, some specific legal provisions are too vague, and the legal responsibility for violations of labor law is too light. And at the level of enforcement subjects, and enterprises lack awareness of compliance with the law, and the workers lack awareness of safeguarding their own rights and interests. And at the level of the supervisory organization, the role of trade union organization is negligible, and the insufficient enforcement power of the Labor Security Supervision Department. And the recommendations: one is to make more clear legal provisions, and two is to create more sufficient palliative measures and deterrency. And the number 3 is to confer more enforcement power to the supervisory organization. That's all. Thank you for listening.